Hello and welcome to this video on Hustle Castle offers. Today we'll be talking about the offers they keep spamming us with and which ones are good to go for and which ones you should not. Just quickly, this week's Diamond Giveaway will have 15 winners to celebrate Hustle Castle's anniversary, so if you want your chance of entering, make sure you find the Gleam link down below in the description and follow those simple steps. And I will also be picking 5 random winners from this video as well, so make sure you leave your gamer name and ID in the comments for another chance of winning those diamonds, and good luck to anyone that joins. Offers never used to be a major thing back when I started playing the game a long time ago. You used to get a special offer which was actually special at the time after defeating a specific boss on each section of the story map. This used to be an impressive boost to your squad and certainly was a special item because not many people had these kind of weapons and armors. The very first one I bought and the only one that I paid for was a level 8 purple club, and that was Grab's weapon and his tank armor, which did actually seem awesome at the time. I soon came to realise that after upgrading my throne room, my weapon and armour that I paid £2.50 for wasn't actually as good as what it used to be because of the level difference. I was able to use it after levelling up once, but after seeing my money would be wasted if I upgraded my throne room again, I chose never to buy a special offer again in the future just because I would always be planning to upgrade my throne room later down the line. These special story offers are now overshadowed by event items that come around too frequently. Again, events back then were few and far between, making them exciting and something you look forward to, and always trying to earn whatever you could in that time, but it was always fun and enjoyable to do. So, when should you buy offers and which ones should you go for? Well, the main thing you need to think about is how long you want to stay at that certain throne room level. The longer you stay there, and we're talking at least a few months, then the offers become much more sense if you want to do better in your bracket and make some use out of them. And think carefully on how many you buy or which ones you buy. I'm sure if you're playing the game, then you're most likely paying for a pass, which is going to be adding up money on its own, and by looking at this poll I recently did, there are still a lot of people paying for passes right now, which means for these people, if you want a special offer, just think about how much you've spent already and what you're going to be doing on future passes when they come out in the future. At the end, I will talk about issues with the offers, but let's start with what you actually want to get. So with that in mind, here are some good offers to be looking out for and certainly keeping your money in your pocket until they come back around. Now, these offers have been taken over the last couple of weeks and there are plenty more out there. The best one to go for that I could find is this one if it's under £15, and that is the stack of 24,500 diamonds. This will certainly come in handy for when the dragon appears again, and it will also help you buy a nice handful amount of powerful items for your throne room level. It can also be used and spent on the donkey, but I wouldn't take your chances on there unless there was something you were desperate for. The next great one to look out for would be the £9.49 offer for the new set pieces. That will be focusing on the Eclipse, Van Helsing and the Octahand. They're all really powerful and certainly depends on what you need for your squad, but for the price you're getting 17 essence worth, and that would have taken you ages in the marquee, even with a decent clan, just because of how many times you can actually buy them individually. For low throne room levels or just beginners in general, these are some great offers to be looking out for, and these will really help you out in getting better at the game or just making your lives easier. Firstly, if you've never used the Goblin before and you don't really save up many diamonds, then paying 99p for 15 days of the Goblin will feel like an absolutely amazing change. And once you've got them, you won't be wanting to lose them, and from there you'll just see how awesome they are. There are 2 more great offers for beginners, with one of them showing how Hustle Castle can be a bit stingy for stronger players. So the first one is great for anyone with a brand new hero who wants to make their lives a bit easier in the dungeon, or just be that little bit better faster. The dungeon can be difficult to complete to begin with, so with a nice small boost from this offer for £2.89, it can certainly help you towards getting your team to completing the dungeons. On that note, if you are new to dungeons or just want some help with them, then I'll leave my dungeon guide above here, and just remember to hit that like button if you're enjoying the video so far. The last good offer, which is for the Arena Champion set, but don't be confused with this one, as this will only give you 2 pieces for £4.59. I'm talking about this one where it gives you everything that you need for one fighter and a fairly high quality stuff too. The unfortunate thing is this is for only level 85 people, whereas the one that had less is actually for level 100. So it's strange to me that they take stuff away for people who is doing better, but that's how it is anyway. There is one big thing to point out, and that's with the offers that they change in price over time. They do go up and down, so just keep an eye out for the ones that you want, and if it's too much, just leave it and wait for it to come back around again, because it might actually be cheaper. Unfortunately with the offers, they're not really special offers anymore, and they always find their way to come back eventually, except the diamond chest one. That one only seems to come on my second account, which is a bit strange. I'm sure one of you can explain down in the comments. I would have a guess that it's because I paid for it on my second account once, right at the very beginning, and it seems to come back around again knowing that I'm going to pay for it. Not sure if that's actually the case, but maybe someone else can explain that. I'm now going to flick through all the worst offers you should be looking for, and again these are out of just the 2 weeks that I could find, and there's not much to talk about, so please freeze the video if you want to have a look at them in more detail. Literally anything for £95.99 should always be skipped. Don't waste £95 on any game unless you plan to play that for years to come and only pay for that actual offer once. And even then, you could actually buy a brand new AAA title for £60 to £70 each and have spare cash over and have much more fun that way as well. Paying $18.99 for one 4-star person and legendary equipment is just outrageous. You can earn some good items over time, especially through events, and a 4-star person should never be up for grabs at a £19 price point. Again, at $18.99 you can get 10 mythical chests with a chance of getting about 2 to 3 legendary items, and they won't even be arena quality, so make sure you skip this one. At £91.99 you can get 400k hero points, which again is just not worth it. Even after spending that amount, I can guarantee that you won't be in the top of your arenas because of buying this. It will be just another waste of money and it will help you in different areas, but it's certainly not worth the money. The last one I'll show you is offers that come with legendary gems. You can earn these over time if you focus on them, and it won't actually take that long if you spend time just upgrading gems individually. There are many good and bad offers out there, but I don't want to bore you by going through all of them until we find the one that you want. If you have any questions about a certain offer, then make sure you leave it in the comments and I'll give you my best judgment on to see if it's actually going to be worth buying for yourself. As a general rule of thumb, will you be able to use it for the long term? And can I earn something better for events if I just do it that way? The biggest problem I have with one of the recent offers is getting one of the new 3 set pieces for just £10. You can get a good start in making a solid fighter, and it really bothers me that they're letting so many people that don't even do the marquee or much at all to go straight to a 4 piece if they wanted to spend £20, let's say, and from there they could just play the game if they wanted to complete the set. I think they've really missed the mark on making the marquee simple, easy to find balanced competition, and just overall enjoyable. Rather than fixing the people for the people struggling, they've just added a £10 offer that you can do twice, and they've not fixed the problem, they've just made you pay for it. Hustle Castle do surprise me, and unfortunately they're still on the downhill spiral at this point, and they have been for a little while now. They focus more on their earnings that they can make, rather than getting new followers of the game. I've even had 15 offers on one day on my second account, so every time 1 hour before a clan war starts, I need to see 15 offers again and again. But as a little tip for anyone who didn't know this, if you click on every offer once and then come off the screen, it won't drag you back because you've already selected them once. Let's just hope with this newest update they've done recently on their Facebook page, they'll actually add some good content from what the community are actually telling them in the near future, and with over 500 comments they've already got plenty of information to look through. But as another thing you can do, make sure you leave your comment down below of what you want to be changed in the game, and maybe they'll come across it and actually see what needs to be changed this way as well. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, get subscribed to see more videos like this one in the future, and why not check out my Far Cry series I've started not too long ago. It's great fun and it can be a nice change to just grinding on Hustle Castle all the time.